welcome in Facebook. We are also live on our YouTube channel, Elder, and we are also on our internet as well. So it's good to have all four networks in this morning for this very special interview and very very special guest. You know that song that you did on the ukulele in this morning?
Yes, sir.
In any conversation, come on, do that. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, let's show some love and get ready to be blown away. Miss JuJu.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you guys so much for having me. I just wanted to say, I know we're not getting into any conversation, but my name is JuJu Walker. I have my manager here in the box. His name is Will. I'm just so grateful and so blessed to be here. I want to share this song that I wrote for my first daughter. If any of you guys are parents, and you know what the Bible calls us to do is to train up a child in the way they should go. And that scripture and that calling, when God entrusted me to be a mom, is exactly what inspired this song. So I hope that it blesses you guys. This is called Peace of Heaven. When I placed you in my arms, you fell into my heart. I never felt such love. When I first laid eyes on you, and I heard your first cry, I thought you were so perfect, and I was almost sure. When God made you, He was an itty bitty piece of heaven. When God made you, He was an itty bitty piece of heaven. He showed you how to go, set you down. He gathered them all around, and let the angels around. You grow up, I'll make sure you never forget. You know I hope you'll always know, 'cause salvation nothing makes you love. Love made you use an itty bitty piece of heaven. God made you use an itty bitty piece of heaven. He showed you before He set you down. He gathered them all around, and let the angels cry. Angels cry. I pray for strength to raise your eyes and train your wings so you can fly in wisdom every day. Passes us by. I know I owe it all to Jesus. Baby, He's the one that's carried us. So come on, walk this narrow road with me. God made you use an itty bitty piece of heaven. He made you use an itty bitty piece of heaven. Gathered all around, and let the angels cry. You use an itty bitty piece of heaven. I'm meant to use an itty bitty piece of heaven.
Oh my, what I'm saying. Do y'all see what I am saying? Somebody gotta find me Shorty Cat 88. Uh, you you are amazing, and I know that you are independent artist, and I listened to portion of your testimony this morning, and I want everybody to know as we talk about our young generation and their Christian journey and their Christian walk with Christ. These are, I mean, every day we get on and we hear, yeah, but we don't hear how they got started. And I'm just so blessed and so pleased and so glad that God is sending you young. Hey, Charlie, there you go, Charlie. I am so glad that God is using New Vision and our gospel program here to not showcase, but to just put in front of the people and let them see what God is doing in their lives. And Charlie, welcome. Uh, and like I said, that's my brother. Hey, hey, I was going to join the Bible study last night, and I couldn't find the link again. I couldn't get a hold of you to send me that link back, but we'll get that straightened out. Juju, take us into a little bit. Give me a little bit of your testimony.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, so I was always raised in church. I'm a pastor's daughter. I was in church every day except for Thursday and twice on Sunday. I saw my dad street preach. I passed out flyers. I learned sales at a young age, if you will, because I had to let people know, like, you gotta accept Jesus into your heart, and you say this enough, and it's true what they say about training up a child. And I know that my father did a phenomenal job of training me up. The problem with my journey was the fact that I ended up putting all of my trust and all of um, my eggs in one basket when it comes to just trusting in humans and imperfect creations. I know that we're all sinners. We all have fallen short of the glory of God. But being in this church community that I was raised in, I felt that there was a lot of room for grace and improvement there in the church. And I feel that at one point they failed me, man. This song that I wrote, that I just shared, I actually wrote that when I was 17 years old. I was a teenage mom at 16. And I was looking for love and validation. I was an only child. And I was really sheltered from the world. I grew up without a television, and it was all about God and faith and watching people put on a certain facade, putting on God like they put on their church hats. You feel me? So this is a lot of PK's story, seeing, knowing the behind the scenes of all of the church functions and things of that nature, and kind of questioning God, like, is this how it's supposed to be? So, unfortunately, the church that I was involved in at the time, when I became pregnant as a teen, they kicked me out of the church. And that really hurt me in a way, because no one was there for me. No one was saying, hey, God's grace is sufficient for you. God's grace is sufficient for you. It was more so like kicking the sick out of the hospital, and they put a stipulation on me, and they said, hey, the only way you can come back to this church is if you stand up to all of the teenage girls, and that really hurt me. I was only 16. I did it because that's what I was told to do. That's what the elders of the church were calling me to do. But something just never sat with me. I've always been a bit of a rebel, elder. I've always been a bit of a questioner. Like, hey, it's not adding up. I'm going to challenge it. I'm going to challenge God. Like, I don't know. So that just, to me, was like, hold on, wait. already died on the cross for us. The price is already, I am going to fall short. And that unfortunately caused me to turn away. I ran 2,000 miles in the opposite direction. I tried everything else from manifestation and glorifying gems and crystals and things of that nature that are essentially witchcraft. We just don't keep it real. You know, those things are not of God. He says to not put any. And I had to learn that I could just tap in. God didn't fail me. He never left me. I walked away because I was hurt and I was bitter. I was in a place of unforgiveness. And throughout raising children, I tried to live clean, to have a relationship with God, but I wasn't talking to him. You know, I wasn't operating in that. I was operating in my flesh and I was operating out of hurt. And it wasn't until I lost my job in corporate America and walked away from $100,000 salary last year, the day after Thanksgiving. At 29 years old, I was like, I'm going to be a singer. And I knew. But God has a way of just sending a gentle friend, you know, a gentle voice to be there and say, hey, you know what the truth is, don't you? You've been there before. You've been trained up, huh? Mm-hmm. And there was no pressure. There was no like, oh, you should write gospel. It's like, no, it ended up happening after God said, Will, here comes Charlie. And Charlie and Big E, you know, I was doing music reviews. They came into my live, and I was just then in that moment, I didn't know why I felt this way, locking it. I ended up doing a collaboration with Big E, and the song is called Soul Cry. It's gonna be coming out soon. I'm sure we'll talk about that later, but I took so long to write this song, and usually I'm really quick. Usually the words come, the song's done in an hour, but I took days on this song, and my manager was checking in with me like, what's going on, JuJu? You don't usually take this long. And I said, man, I'm wrestling with God. I'm wrestling right now. I need to get some things right. I need some clarity. And one day I was calling out, and the name of the song is Soul Cry, and you could hear a sample in the beat that sounds like someone crying. And I was calling out for God to really show himself strong in my life, and all these answered questions and all of my broken pieces, and just say, this is what I have for you, God. You know, this is all I got. I've been beat up by life. I've tried everything, and I'm crying out. And he was right there to catch me. And after trying out everything and finishing this song, I ended up realizing, you know what my testimony is? I'm the prodigal soul. I'm the one that walked away. I'm the one that life brought me down to a very low place. And I realized that I didn't have to stay there. I knew where to go. I knew where to turn. I knew where my help came from. And I'm back. And I'm ready. And I'm operating in faith. I'm walking in my calling and my purpose. And I'm just so grateful to connect with you guys. You know, Uncle Joe and Charlie and Will and all of the others that I haven't yet interacted with, but that's who I am.
I'm telling you. Let me just say this to you. God never fails, and the beauty of it is, He already have us predestined from birth. Before we even enter into, God already has our life charted. Your life was charted before you even got here. And we all have to go through the fire. We got to go through the struggles. God doesn't let you go through anything without a reason. And when he gets you to that place where you are now, JuJu, he's about to burst. He's going to do something big. It's going to be big. And it's going to be big in your life. Charlie, thank you and for coming across her and not just sticking her in your suitcase and keeping her to yourself, you greedy little joker. But Thank you for sharing her with me, and that I can bring it out. Good morning, Mama. We have our village mother in here with us this morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Juju, I want you to do something for me. Charlie asked you to do a song. That
Yeah.
song that you did right after Charlie got through with the study. I want you to do that one for us right now, and then I'm gonna hear. I want Mama to hear you.
Okay. I think it's Abba. Is that the song, Charlie? Because I have it pulled up.
I believe that's the one. Charlie's
Okay.
still chewing on a chicken. Okay.
Gotcha. I have the
Yeah.
music for it too. I'm not playing this one on the uke, but I can definitely play the instrumental and sing for you guys.
And then y'all, I want y'all to hear her without music. I want y'all to hear the true spiritual uh, blessing that God has given this beautiful young lady. Come on, Juju.
Amen. I don't need no magic wand. I use a name that calms the storm. Even from the valley where I call, I know just where my help is. When I call your name, I know that I can't go wrong. It's true, your ways are not enough. When I call your name, you lift me up. I still know your ways are perfect. Your I'm trusting in my Father when I look that old flesh to die. You lit up a fire inside of me. You know every tear that I cry. But I'm trusting in you with my life. I know that I can't go wrong. It's true, your ways are not like ours. When I call your name, you lift me up. So in case I fall, I know your ways are perfect. Your ways are perfect. I've been in my Father when I don't understand. I still trust His plan. He never left my side. He hasn't failed me yet. I don't understand. I still trust His plan. He never left my side. He hasn't failed me yet. Your ways are perfect. Your ways are perfect.
What oh my God, what amazing. Mama, this young Jim, I'll tell you, is a straight up blessing uh, of God. Uh, she is she is incredible, Mama.
I heard it. I can just see it. Something on the inside working on the outside.
Say that.
About a changing your life. It's just a beautiful anointing young lady. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. God continues to astonish me every single day, and I've learned and I've walked this journey long enough to know there might not even be enough money in the bank account. You might not even have the money to pay your car note. You might not have enough food in your fridge, but God is still God.
Come
God
on
is
now.
still God.
Promise never to leave or forsake. Don't start nothing. Don't start nothing.
I wrote it. That's about dad. If my dad called me and said, if my earthly father called me and said, I'm going to take care of all your bills this month, I'm not going to question him. I'm not going to say, how you going to do that, Dad? Nah, my dad got me. So Abba got me. He said he'll supply all my needs. He got me. That's all there is to it. You just got to put one foot in front of the other.
Ma'am. And most people don't look at that scripture. There's not an S on the word need. So he knows what we have need of before we even ask.
Right. You're right.
Girl.
Supply all of my needs.
Oh my God. I don't, I think I've said all that could be said. All I can do is just keep encouraging, keep supporting you and pushing you because you are going to greater heights without a doubt. Charlie, you through chewing on that chicken bone? See, yeah, no, we heard the paper rattling now. We heard the paper. We on this road. Hey, I hope Yeet in the back seat. Hey, I hope Yeet in the back seat because you need all the elbow room you can hit. No, he driving. Oh, he driving. Oh, you in the back seat. That's why. You in the back seat. What's up, Yeet? Oh, you the man.
I'm ready to see y'all. I'm in South Carolina. Come on, man. It's due. I know. I'm set up to play that song, but I don't know if they're ready for it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And Charlie, I got the downloads. A little bit later on, we're gonna be coming up with Yeet. Yeet dropped me 4, I think it was 4 or 5 new of his hits that he's on the road now that he's performing. They just left Jacksonville, Florida, and they're on their way to South Carolina, and ain't no telling where else on that. Yeet, congratulations with you and Yoko. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear that and get that one out there. Journey, thank you so much for taking and hooking up with this young lady and giving her all you've got in helping her develop her career. If y'all want to make a donation to this young, y'all know how it is. They're out there, they're doing their thing, for the Lord. I know you is, cause see, I know he traveling around with Yeet and that wallet getting so big, he got to put his wallet in the trunk just to hold everything. You know, how you said this morning, JuJu? We just gonna keep it 100.
Above asking for help, man. Independent artistry is hard. I know Yeet and Charlie know all about that, man. And I'm like, I told my manager today, I was like, if 300 people send me $1, that's 3 mixing sessions. Come on.
And that's what it takes. I mean, going into the studio and recording and putting out, it ain't cheap, ladies and gentlemen. And we need to really do all we can. This is our next generation, and everything that we can do to support them, I know God is pleased when we do so. So I'm gonna have her put her Cash App out there in the chat. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna ask one of the moderators if they will pin it when she puts it out there.
Well,
And
can you drop
anybody,
it for me?
I'm sorry.
And listen, I just want to say that I appreciate y'all. I know like this, like what is happening to Juju is finding her family. Um, when we first started, she wasn't necessarily like a gospel artist. Well, she wasn't a gospel artist. She was an artist, but she always made songs coming from a love standpoint. And everything about her to me showed me that, when I asked her, I said, "You have all the principles of the scriptures, like the way that you act, the way that you treat people, the things that you believe. You know what I'm saying? Align with scripture. But the only thing is you don't like you're not you're not that's not what you profess. You know what I'm saying? And I told her why I felt like that was. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, like what I sense is that you have some bitterness, and you know what I mean. And when we touched on the bitterness and where it was coming from, she said you're spot on. The journey for her. And one of the things when you come to be an independent artist is like, you out here spinning your wheels, you want help, you know what I mean? You want somebody to manage you. And like the last thing I wanted was to be managing somebody else because I already managed an artist, and I said, man, it's a big job managing somebody, you know what I mean? And usually my experience is when you try to manage somebody to help somebody who doesn't have a lot to manage, they usually just looking for like somebody to do the stuff for them, and they don't understand the kind of work that goes into this. And so I told her, look, I'll just help you out, and I'll just like kind of give you some pointers and put you in the right direction. But what I seen like right away is that she was so serious. You know what I mean? Like she really wanted this. She wanted to make a way. She had the work ethic. She was willing to listen and not always like go against everything that you say. And again, I saw just how passionate she was about like being presenting herself in a way that was out of love and like caring for people. And so when she ended up coming to the conclusion on her own, like you know what, I'm giving my life back to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It was just so beautiful. And he taught me a lot in this journey as well because like I told you on the live last night, I used to be very militant and I used to be trying to make people, change their lives, you know what I'm saying? But like he's been showing me, like he showed me a long time ago in the journey that I don't have no real say in that. That's him, you know what I mean? Like he's the one who changes people's hearts and stuff like that. And so I take no credit for it. But I'm just happy to be a part of this journey. I'm happy that she connected with Charlie and E. They've been pivotal in her life and showing her the love as well. And so I'm just excited, for this family and for even you even take the time out to say, let's bless her because she is someone she's got a lot on her plate and she's trying to do a lot. And she has some amazing gifts that I know that need to be heard, all around the world. And as an independent artist, that does take fun. You know what I mean? And so everything she got is going into fun and is still trying to keep on the lights and stuff in her house and stuff like that. And so I appreciate y'all, for just being here for it and just being able to highlight her story. And me and her already know, like, we know that she's going to get there. We know that it's going to happen. And we just here for the journey. We know that every testimony like has a testing period. And you have to be put through that fire. Like, you know what I mean? That's what's really going to really make her and prepare her for the levels that she's going to go to. So I just wanted to say that again. I just want to say I appreciate y'all for having us on and really sewing into her for real.
Man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to us, and we appreciate it more that you're here and that we can showcase your talent and your gift to God. We did this morning for everyone that's joining into the Generational Gospel Show. You know how we run. This is a special intro and interview. with a upcoming artist with a spiritual, um mind blowing voice to God. And we just want to thank you again for being here, for sharing with us. Now, yeah, I'm going to send you because if I do it over the air, I'll have every rock turned over, and I'll be bogged down forever. But I'm going to send you the email uh, for New Vision to where you drop something good, something new. Hey, everything you do is good. Let me watch my mouth. Oh, okay. Um, you drop it, we'll put it on, and I'll DM you that email. Uh, Again, Charlie, thank you, Journey. I'm going to, before we go back, get into our regular normal broadcasting. Uh, we did this because YouTube, Facebook, and the other networks will not allow us to play the other type of gospel that we play. But with Gigi is the owner of this, and there is no violation. JuJu, I keep saying Gigi, JuJu. Uh, so we're gonna let JuJu take us out, and then right after she give us this next selection, we're gonna go right into our regular generational gospel show. It's on you, darling. Go ahead, pump them up.
I did want to just let y'all know that my newest and my first gospel single is out now. It's phenomenal. It's called Yahweh by JuJu Walker. The link is in my bio. I hope that y'all can tap in with me and leave your comments on it. Let me know how it hits you, how it feels. Um, I wasn't gonna play that one. I don't know, big guy. I really wanted to play Soul Cry for him. If y'all are ready for that, how do y'all feel, Charlie and Will?
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Please go stream Yahweh and let me know how y'all feel about it. It's an awesome song, but Soul Cry takes it to a whole nother level because that is the second song of my EP that's coming out called The Prodigal Soul. And I have the pleasure of having Big E feature on this song, y'all. And you know that he's a phenomenal artist. I ain't heard nobody do what he does. I'm excited. I'm gonna play it. That the God of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of glory, give unto you the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of Him, the eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that He may know what is the hope of His calling. What's the hope of His calling? Father, can you hear me? 'Cause it's been hard to pray. Feeling down.
inspiration.
You know what I want you to do? When I send you that, I want you to drop that. That way, we hear it there. When we do it live, the difference, then we get the full essence and full impact on that there. Woo! Again, girl, I love you.
I love you. Thank you.
Keep
Man,
it.
thank you guys, Charlie and Biggie. That, sheesh. I don't know if they're ready for that one, Elder.
I think they are. JuJu and Big E. Big E. All right. We got it. All right, y'all. Hey, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in on today's special interview. To all of our international listeners, our broadcast over in the Middle East on Podbean live stream, we want to thank you for joining in, chiming in. They say they love it. They say they love it. South Africa, oh, what a blessing. From down under, they say, who is that? It is awesome. It is awesome. Facebook, God bless you. We hate to have to let y'all go at this time, but we're getting ready to go into our regular generational gospel show, and with you with none other than Miss JuJu Walker. Y'all make sure y'all following her, listening to her. If y'all want to, I think she's on all platforms. If y'all want to go and check her out, support and whatnot. Charlie, again, my brother, you know I love you. Thank you so much for just introducing me to these great, wonderful young. We are so thankful. We are so blessed. We're blessed this morning, y'all, to have our village mother in with us, Reverend E. God bless you. Oh my God, you know, whenever she comes in, she always gives us an encouraging word. So, on behalf of New Vision family, again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We will be bringing you live our next special interview. We will keep you posted. So make sure you got your notifications and whatnot turned on. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's get into our generational gospel show with none other than yours truly. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the right one. Hold on. Y'all know what I forgot to do? I messed around there. I'm going back and forth between all of these other between the other four networks, and I highlighted it, but I did not put it in. Come on, y'all, let's go. We're bridging the gap, uniting each voice, lifting up his name and the Lord rejoice. From the youngest hearts to the wise and bold, sharing God's love, a story retold. Let his word inspire, let his spirit flow.